How to set up Google Workspace business email. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into how to set up Google Workspace business email step by step. If you want your team to have professional email addresses like your name at yourbusiness.com, this guide is for you. I'll walk you through creating a Google Workspace account, verifying your domain, setting up an email address, and configuring DNS. Let's get started. Now, all of the mentioned tools are going to be on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. And so before we delve into our step-by-step tutorial, let's quickly go over what Google Workspace actually is. It's formerly known as G Suite. Google Workspace is a collection of cloud-based productivity and collaboration tools developed by Google. It includes professional versions of familiar tools like Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Meet, all designed for a business use. One of the main reasons businesses use Google Workspace is for professional email hosting. So instead of a generic gmail.com, you get your own domain name like @yourcompany.com and manage everything under one secure dashboard. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a growing team, Google Workspace helps streamline communication, file sharing, meetings, and collaboration across your organization all in one place. And so, to get started, the first thing that we need to do is to simply head over to the workspace.google.com. And from here, you then want to simply click on the sign in your account or the get started button. Right after, you then want to begin filing out your business details. So in our case, we then have to enter the business name right here. So in our case, we are going to use this email name or business name, YouTube Google Guide. And right after, you then want to simply input the number of your employees, including ourselves. From there, you then want to customize or choose the specific region for your business. Right after, you then have to enter your contact information. In here, you have your first name, last name, and the current email address. Right after, we then have to choose our domain. Now, you'll need a domain like example.com to set up an email and a Google Workspace account for your business. So we have two options right here. Number one is to get a new custom domain, and number two is set up using your existing domain. So if you already have your domain from websites like Namecheap, GoDaddy, Hostinger, and more, you simply want to continue with this method right here. But if you're starting out a new fresh or a new dashboard of domain, you can just click on the first option. Right after that, you then want to simply find the name for your business. So since our business is named YouTube Google Tutorial, I'll just go ahead and put that right here. And so unfortunately, most of the time, the names will be taken to the domains right here. So you have to simply customize your domain name right here. So after trying out a few names, we will then settle for this specific custom domain right here. Click on the next button, and then you have to enter your business information. You simply want to go ahead and fill out all the necessary informations inside this page right here. And after that, you'll be able to create your admin username and password, which will become your first business email like admin@yourbusiness.com. In our case, it's going to be the custom domain that we have created. Now, once completed, you'll land on your Google Workspace admin console. This is where you'll manage users, email, billing, and more. Right after that, you simply have to go ahead and verify your domain. Now, it's time to prove that you own your domain. So, if you're using an existing domain, you then have to verify this from websites like GoDaddy, Google Domains, and more. But if you are using to set up a new domain right here on Google, you don't need to do this step right here. But let's continue. The number one that you need to do is to go ahead and get the TXT verification records. Right after, you then have to head over to your domain provider dashboard like Namecheap, GoDaddy, or Google Domains. You then have to go to the DNS settings and add a new TXT record. You have your host, value, you have to paste the record provided by Google on the value right here. You have your TTL, you have to set it at default or leave it to 3600 seconds. Save changes and return to Google Workspace to click on verify. It may take a few minutes to complete this step depending on your domain provider. From there, you then have to set up your MX records. Now, let's make sure that your email are routed through Google. In the same DNS dashboard, remove any existing MX records. You then want to add Google Workspace MX records. So we have these records right here that you want to add onto your domain dashboard. So we have the priority 1, priority 5, 5, 10, 10. You then have to save these settings, and now all your business emails will be handled by Google. Now, to go ahead and add a admin console or a member on our Google dashboard, you simply want to head over to your Google console right here. And simply once inside your Google admin console, you want to go to users, click add new users and input their name and email address. You can create emails like jane@yourbusiness.com or support@yourbusiness.com. Google will generate temporary password that your team members can use to sign in. From there, you then have to go ahead and enable your two-step verification for all users for added security. You want to set password strength rules and enable email recovery options in case anyone gets locked out. To do this, you want to head over to Apps, Google Workspace, Gmail. You can also enable filters, forwarding, and configure spam settings. And so before we end the video, let's talk about some bonus tips. You want to set up email aliases like hello@yourbusiness.com to forward to admin@yourbusiness.com. You want to use groups to create shared inboxes for teams. You want to download the Gmail application on mobile to access your business email on the go. You want to integrate Google Workspace with tools like Slack, Trello, or CRM systems for even more productivity. And that's it. That's how you set up Google Workspace business email. Now you can start communicating with customers and teammates using a professional address that boosts trust and branding. If you found this tutorial helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tech and business tips. Let me know in the comments if you want a full series on Google Workspace tools like Drive, Calendar, and Meet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.